rules of counting. Rules of counting. So what do you mean by rules of counting? The rules of counting is you have two rules. The first one is additive rule, that is positive. The first one is additive rule and the second one is multiplicative rule. Okay, the first one is additive rule and the second one is multiplicative rule. So when you have to use this additive rule and when you have to use this multiplicative rule, see here, additive rule you are going to use when you are going to get OR condition, and multiplicative rule you are going to use when you are going to get AND condition. Now, why you have to use additive rule when you get OR? Why you have to use multiplicative sign when you are going to get AND? Let us discuss. Okay, see here, consider 2 jeans and 2 t-shirts. 2 t-shirts. Okay, I have to select one jean among the two and I have to select one t-shirt among the two. So, how many jeans you can select among the two? You can select J1 or you can select J2. Here you can select T1 or you can select T2. So you can select J1 or J2, means you have 2 ways to select one jeans, and you can select T1 or T2, again you have 2 ways to select one t-shirt. See here, if you see this problem in a different perspective, okay, it is nothing but you have to select one item among the 4. You may select jeans 1, you may select jeans 2, you may select t-shirt 1, you may select t-shirt 2. So among those 4, you are selecting only one item. It may be jeans 1 or jeans 2 or jeans t-shirt 1 or t-shirt 2. So among those 4, you are selecting only one. Means how many ways are there? 4 ways. You may select J1 or J2 or T1 or T2. Means when you add both the two, you are going to get the total number of items, that is 4. So because of this reason, you people have to add when you get OR condition. See, J1, J2 or T1, T2 or T1, T2. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So among 2 items, you have to select one, or among 2 t-shirts, you have to select one. So 2C1 plus 2C1. Okay, so how many ways you got? 4 ways you got. Okay, if you further simplify, you are going to get 4 ways. Okay, among 2 items, you have to select one. So how many ways? 2 ways. Among other 2 items, you have to select one. Then how many ways? Again 2 ways. So altogether 4 ways. It is nothing but among 4, you have to select one. So this is called OR condition. Next, AND condition means multiplicative sign. Why we have to use AND condition? See here, consider you have 3 jeans, J1, J2, J3, T1 and T2. Okay, J1, J2, J3, T1 and T2. So the condition is you have to select one jeans and one t-shirt. You have to select one jeans and one t-shirt. See here, if you want to select one jeans and one t-shirt, you can select J1, T1. You can go with J1, T2. You can select J2, T1 and you can go with J2, T2. Next again J3, T1, J3, T2. In the last, yes. So 3 items. So J1, T1, J1, T2, J2, T1, J2, T2, J3, T1, J3, T2. Okay. So you have how many ways now? 6 ways. 6 ways. So that is nothing but, see here, 3 items you have to select. 3 ways are there to select one jeans, 3 ways are there to select one jeans, and 2 ways are there to select one t-shirt among 2. So how you can get 6? After multiplying only you can get 6. So because of this reason you have to multiply. Because of this reason you have to multiply. So now you have learned why you have to add, why you have to multiply, where you have to add, where you have to multiply, when you have to add, when you have to multiply. When you get the OR condition, you have to add. When you get the AND condition, you have to multiply. This is very, very important. In PO level problems, you can expect the problems from this concept. Okay, this is damn simple. Okay, so you can easily solve. Okay, one thing you have to remember always, once you get OR, you have to add. Once you get AND, you have to multiply. Okay, only these two. Okay, fine. Next, the concept is called permutation. Next, the concept is called permutation. So, what do you mean by permutation? See here, permutation is nothing but arrangement. Permutation is nothing but arrangement. So, arrangement depends upon the position of items also. Okay, so you consider 4 items. I am considering 4 items, that is A, B, C, D, and I have to select to 2 and I have to arrange 2 items. The selected items I have to arrange. So, how many ways are there to arrange the 2 items among the 4? Okay, so N here is 4 and R represents the number of items what we are selecting and arranging. Okay, I have to select to 2 and arrange 2. See here, I can select AB, I can select AB means I can arrange in this format also, BA. In selection, AB is equal to BA, but in arrangement, AB is not equal to BA. Okay, AB and BA, the positions are interchanged. Arrangement depends upon the position. Here, AB, A comes first, B comes next. But in BA, B comes first, A comes next. So, positions are interchanged. So, if the positions are interchanged, then automatically it is considered as arrangement, means permutation. But in selection, that is in combination, AB is equal to BA, because position doesn't make any impact. Okay, so AB, BA. Next, I can select AC, means I can arrange in this format. Next, I can select AD, means I can select in this, then I can arrange in this format. So, AB, AC, AD, next BC, I can arrange in this format. Next BD, I can arrange in this format, DB. Next, I can select CD and I can arrange in this format, DC. So, how many ways you got? 6 ways. Next, another 6 ways. Another 6 ways. So, altogether 6 ways plus 6 ways is equal to 12 ways I got. 12 ways I got. Means what? See here, actually speaking, selection I got 6 ways. So, into 2, into not 2, it is 2 factorial. Always you have to remember 2 factorial. Okay. So, which is equal to 12 ways. 2 factorial means how many items you are selecting? I am selecting 2, so 2 factorials. If you are selecting 3, then it is you have to multiply it by 3 factorial. If you are selecting 5, then you have to multiply by 5 factorial. If you are selecting R, then you have to multiply it by R factorial. So, how many items you are selecting? That is NCR you are selecting. NCR means N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into R factorial. This is called selection. How many ways you can arrange the selected items? In R factorial ways you can arrange. So, R factorial get cancels. You are going to end up with N factorial divided by N minus R factorial. N factorial divided by N minus R factorial. So, this is known as NPR. This is known as NPR. So, N represents the total number of items, P represents the permutation and R represents the number of items what you are selecting. Okay, now if you have this one NP0 means NP0 means how much you are going to get? You are going to get 1. If it is NPN, you are going to get N factorial. Okay, you are going to get N factorial. If it is NP0, then you are going to get 1. If it is NPN, then you are going to get N factorial. Okay, next, circular arrangement. Circular arrangement. See here, if I want to arrange 5 people in a circular table, okay, circular arrangement. Circular arrangement. If I want to arrange 5 people in a circular table, then the arrangement, the number of ways in which we can arrange is 5 minus 1 factorial, that is 4 factorial. If I want to arrange 6 people in a circular table or in a circular format is, then the number of ways is 6 minus 1 factorial, that is 5 factorial. If I am selecting n items to arrange in a circular format is, then it is n minus 1 factorial. If I am selecting and if I want to arrange n members in a circular table means, then I want to go with n minus 1 factorial ways. So this is called circular arrangement. But if in the cases like necklace or garland or a ring, okay, necklace, garland or a ring, then you have to go with n minus 1 factorial divided by 2. Then you have to go with n minus 1 factorial divided by 2. So very simple. In the case of necklace, garland or ring, in the case of necklace, garland or ring, okay. So if you want to arrange means how many ways are there? N minus 1 factorial divided by 2. So these many ways are there to arrange in a necklace, garland or a ring. But in circular format, the entire circle if we take, then it is n minus 1 factorial ways. In the normal case, it is n factorial if we consider all the people. So this is called arrangement. In the arrangement you have learnt, what do you mean by arrangement? Okay, how the position impacts the arrangement. Next, you have learnt the formula used to calculate the number of ways to arrange. Next, you have learnt circular arrangement, and one more concept, that is necklace, garland or a ring. So this concept also you have learnt. Okay, so now you have learnt the basic concepts regarding the permutation and the combination. If you are good in these basic concepts, then you can solve any type of problem related to the bank level exams. Okay, so now let's move on to the problems. Problem number 1. Find the value of 9C7. So you have to calculate 9C7. Means what? You have to go with NCR formula. NCR means n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. My sincere suggestion is, don't write formula on the paper during the time of your exam, because they won't give the marks for the formula what you are going to write on the paper. Only thing is you have to mark the right answer. Okay, so don't waste time by writing formulas and all. Directly you go to the process. Okay, so n factorial means 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 7 factorial into 7 factorial. So 9 factorial, 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 it is going to come. But I am ending here by writing 7 factorial, because in the denominator also we are having 7 factorial. Therefore 7 factorial can be cancelled. Because of that reason I am writing 7 factorial in the numerator. So divided by 2 factorial into 7 factorial. 7 factorial get cancels. 2 factorial means 2 into 1. 2 4s are 8. So the answer is 9 into 4, 36. Okay, so 9 into 4, 36. Option B is the right answer. So very simple to calculate. Option B is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Problem number 2. Problem number 2. Find the value of 5p2. 5p2 means NPR. Okay, what is the formula? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So n factorial means 5 factorial by 5 minus 2 factorial. So that is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial. So 3 factorial can be cancelled. 5 into 4, 20. See here in the numerator I stopped to 3 factorial, because in the denominator I used to get 3 factorials. So 3 factorial directly I can cancel, so I can save lot of time. So your answer is 20. Option C, 20 is the right answer. Option C, 20 is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Problem number 3. If NP3 is equal to 9240, find the value of n. Okay, they have given the value of NP3. Okay, NP3 means n factorial by n minus 3 factorial is equal to 9240. Now you have to calculate the value of n. So what we can do further? we can write n factorial as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into so on till 1. So see here, n factorial means n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6 it's going to come, but in the denominator I have n minus 3, so in the numerator you write like this and you stop. N minus 3 factorial divided by n minus 3 factorial. So n minus 3 factorial, n minus 3 factorial get cancels, so which is equal to 9240. 9240. So now you got n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 is equal to 9240. Now if you simplify n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, n into n minus 1, n square minus n square minus into n minus 2, you are going to get cubic value you are going to get. So don't simplify this n into n minus 1 into n minus 2. But without simplification, how we can do? See here, in 9240 you have unit digit 0, and see the options. N value is 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. Among those 4 you should get any one of the value, but 9240 the unit digit is 0. Means what? Among these 3 numbers n minus 1 and n minus 2, any one of the number ends with 0. Okay, because the unit digit is 0, so that any one of the number ends with 0. Okay, so according to the options, we can observe 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 means the n value is going to come in the range of 20 or 20 above. Okay, and see here, among these 3 numbers, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, one of the value will be equal to 20. Therefore, this 9240 you divide it by 20, you factorize by 20. So 20. Next, 24s are 80, 12 carry over, 26 are 120, 4 carry over, 22s are 40. Next, you go with 21 because it is divisible by 21. 21 2s are 42, 4 carry over, 21 2s are 42. So how much you got? 22 into 21 into 20 means n minus 1, n minus 2 you got. So the value of n is 22. The value of n is 22. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Very simple to calculate. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next problem, problem number 4.